Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, little bees. Let's see what's the message that our guides and angels have for today, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Message who is going to accompany the hive today, s'il vous plaît. Baba Yaga, we haven't seen her in a while. She used to come out every so often. I like what she tells us. She talks about the wise and wild woman, duality, the witch. So, and we have the red-orange, which just also remind me of wanting to recenter your root chakra, and the second one is a spleen chakra. Interesting. Look up what those are about. This is very feminine stuff. So duality, the wise and the wild. It's funny because it's very much so how I feel this morning, like like good and bad, between which one do I go with, understanding or anger, the wise would understand, the wild would get, angry or hurt. I like she's mature, so we're not talking about a person in her 20s, and if you are in your 20s, it's possible you are also like an old soul type of person. And the witch. The witch talks to me about the knowledge that you have in order to be qualified as a witch, or you could be a student, or you could be, witch. To me, the witch is what you're capable to do in the kitchen. A witch, I'm always picturing somebody at her cauldron brewing something, making some sort of potion. She doesn't necessarily have to be making spell and and cursing people. She's midwives used to be called witches. There is something very intelligent, crafty about Baba Yaga. And notice the moon. It's not a full moon, so there is something also mysterious about the energies today. With the Baba Yaga, I like the repetition of the sounds. There could be some children, a baby around you today. That could be the duality too. Maybe you want some time for yourself and not just spending with the younger ones. There is something very strong and powerful about this person. And the duality, so obviously I'm thinking of like the Gemini or the Libra, or maybe some rebalancing things. We have Pisces that are like a quote-unquote multiple, I'm thinking of the signs that have dual stuff. Libra, Gemini. Okay, let's see what the energy oracle is going to give us. S'il vous plaît. Well, that was Angel of Love and the Journey. It just jumped out so quickly. And at the bottom we have the Angel of Balance. So look at this. Part of those emotions are part of the journey. I like how it shows that the journey has already started. Okay, whether we want it or not, even if we are in the middle of a bridge, so we are already in the middle of the journey. Like you may be doing some choice as to what is the next step. With number 2, we have and look at that, we have the duality. With number 2, we have that notion again of balancing, of possible story about a couple. It's possible that the two of you are very opposites, two different nationalities, two different cultures, two different countries, two different ages, two different locations. And with the Angel of Love, we do have the hope there. Okay. but you are on a journey towards something new. This is quite the interesting day already. The energies are very somewhat, I want to say, clear. I need to get to work, s'il vous plaît, nos anges. Okay, let's get going with the message for the day, s'il vous plaît, instead of just giving me all these things. Page of Imps, immaturity. So you have this mature woman here, and we have the immaturity with the Page of Imps, but also that makes me talks about traveling for some reason. Fire with the wands, you know, with the color of Baby Yaga, Baba Yaga. The red that jumped out again. I'm going to cut this and I want to read on Baba Yaga quickly. See the oracle. S'il vous plaît, message for today. Okay, I'm going to cut. Well, I wanted to jump. The Queen of Ghosts, emotions today. I'm going to have to mix this again. Possible you are emotional, hence that duality too. Yes, I'm ignoring this one because I want to get going with the message. Let me see what the Baba Yaga details are. We have the number 25. Often described, keyword, Baba Yaga is often described in Slavic myths as a terrifying old witch who ate people. But in spiritual circles, we now understand the duality of her nature. Yes, she has a potential to harm, but also to heal. She can frighten, but she can also comfort. We are now reclaiming her as a goddess, as we reclaim our own inner wise and wild woman, which you can, of course, reclaim no matter your gender. For centuries now, witch has been used as a hurtful, hateful expression to describe usually a woman. Again, we are reclaiming this word as remembering its true meaning, a person who believes in their own power, their own ability to create their reality and destiny. I like that this is coming out with the Journey card and the Angel of Love. So this is really showing you that you can use your power for good as well. The old myths have taught us to fear powerful women, but we now know that we no longer have to fear Baba Yaga. In fearing her, we only fear ourselves and our divine, feminine, wild wisdom. Opening our arms to Baba Yaga is to reclaim our divine feminine power, our sovereignty, our right to choose our own path, and the power and blessing of aging. So the oracle is to reclaim your divine power, work with both shadow and light, follow your own wild and powerful path. Okay. And it's funny because it says to call on Baba Yaga for assistance with connecting with your inner wild woman, exploring the duality of your nature, not letting things get to you, reclaiming the word witch, healing, feminism, aging. But I like how this goes so well with the journey, you know, aging, the journey of life, reclaiming, healing, you know, with the light on this journey card. This is all very powerful and positive energy. So what should you focus on today, s'il vous plaît? Not that this is kind of obvious that we have to focus on ourselves. The King of Pumpkins. The King of Pumpkins. So that's your... This is the earth energy. This is the wealth. This is, I believe, also the season. You have the arrows for like pointing at the castle. To me, this is focusing on your home. Look at how his eyes is closed, and there is that inner thing. So focus on, and notice also what's interesting is that we had a very feminine card that came out three very feminine cards with the colors and the drawings, and I have the notion of Mother Mary here with that Angel of Love as well. And now we have a very masculine card, very passionate, very fiery. King of Pumpkin. Suite of Imps. Come on. Suite of Pumpkins. Describes all things that are tangible, real, and solid. Things you can taste and smell and, of course, count. The King of Pumpkin. An experienced and successful leader, reliable, steadfast, resourceful, giving up what is not appropriate for what is. So I can feel the duality here with that too. Again, with the masculine and feminine. With the two, it's possible that this is the balancing, you know, between the two gender, the two energies, rebalancing of the couple that you could be in. And we have the maturity too. So possibly we're talking about a more mature couple too today that you need to focus on. He's experienced and successful. He's a leader. He's reliable. He's resourceful. But I also like the giving up on what is not appropriate for what is. So focus on what is good for you. Be mature about a situation. And there could be the need to give up, hence the opposite between the wise and the wild. You know what's good for you, so give up what is not. Focus on your own journey and on maybe possibly healing your hurt, your heart that was hurt. What should you let go, s'il vous plaît? What should we let go? The Six of Ghosts. With the Six of Ghosts, I want to say let go of the old. The Six of Ghosts, the Six of Cups, is all about memories. Make new memories. See, we have the journey. Like the memories are lovely, okay? But look at how the house is in this case, is not straight. So possible that your memories are stopping you, and look at how we had the notion of like rebalancing. Those memories are not allowing you to have a straight home, basically. It's like it's keeping your soul unbalanced. Interesting how you can see them having a good time in the front here, like sharing good memories, but the house is on the side. So let the memories, let the past in the past. See how he's closing his eyes to here, like he's thinking of something, obviously. This is not helping you growing. This is not helping you move on. This is not helping you go into your journey and find your wisdom. Find also a balance between the two. Look at how sure of herself and knowledgeable and successful she looks. And with that doesn't go with the inclined house. That's what's jumping at me right now. What's the message for today, s'il vous plaît? The advice. Temperance. Okay, we're all about balancing today. Temperance could be about communication, but it's really Five of Imps. You could have a battle in your mind, battle within yourself. Again, like working on this balancing. This is really, the focus is to work on your balance and possibly communicating today. The Temperance, usually on the classic tarot, you will see the angel mixing two different liquids, because again you have the notion of the two and recreating harmony. In the more modern tarot, you will see people that are upset, maybe trying to communicate. I think that's in the modern love tarot, with the help of the divine. The Temperance is a major arcana, so there is a help of the universe, of the divine, of God, of your angels, of your guides, to rebalance a notion. Look, and in the back you have poison, and you have finest bat wool, and you have ingredients, so not just poison. You have like good and bad in this picture. You have the wisdom of the owl, you have the eye, knowing all. What do we have? We have a puppy, we have a cat, we have the measuring cup. Remember, I was talking about the witch brewing in the kitchen, and that's what we have here. It's really time to put all the ingredients together for you to find balance. So work with that energy as you will today, but you need to focus on refining your balance, and you're not going to find that. We are back on these energies of stop looking in the mirror. When you're driving, like, look ahead, know what's behind, be aware, but this is not how you are going to find your balance. Okay, quick oracle, and then back to work, because we haven't done 20 minutes, thank goodness. S'il vous plaît. Can we just get one message? Look at that, we have the healer that jumped out, and the wolf. With the healer, I'm going with the witch. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. I'm going to pick that. Let's get something more obvious and clear, s'il vous plaît. Wake up, Louise. Graveyard. Haha, okay. With the graveyard, let's see if I can decipher this message. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end, in acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. We have one that's laying down, one that's sitting, and one that's looking up. There is rest in peace. To me, that's like leave the past in the past. With the journey and the crossroad, I can see the link between the energies over here. Number 18. What's going on here? 13. Graveyard. Peace and acknowledgement. Many see a graveyard as a symbol of mortality. It collects the tears of mourners whose loved ones have been laid to rest. Its stillness is an ominous song that creeps up the spine, leaving us to ponder who death will come for next. But a graveyard is a place of serenity, where souls can find peace and stillness beyond the harsh realities of living. There is no longer the need to struggle against what is. It is a place of surrender. There are those who fear the graveyard, for it has long been the home of wandering spirits who cannot find peace. Those who have not transitioned to eternity, forced to live a half-life, neither dead nor alive. We're definitely in duality today. Souls who are faced with taking responsibility for a life not lived to the full, focused on things that didn't matter and holding on to resentment, your past. The graveyard card will help you find peace with where you are. There are times when we will be faced with difficult situations that are beyond your control, also letting that go. Those are the times that we must surrender to our current place. There is no use. Can we see the card? Yes. There is no use in fighting a battle you've already lost. And remember how we had the card of right here, the battle card that was at the bottom of the deck. Let me repeat this. There is no use in fighting a battle you've already lost. Stop wasting your time. Take control over the things you can change. Yourself. The situation you're inquiring about is no longer in your hands. The powers that be have taken over. Often we are faced with a challenging ending that is necessary to facilitate a bright new beginning. So again, let go of the past. Carry on towards a bright future. You may feel you are in the dark too. But the universe is guiding you towards something better. It always is, no matter what. So, either you fight it or you go along with it. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, a message for little bees for today. Just go with it. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Let the universe carry you. I always like to think that I'm being carried like more like in the arms, but like, you know how you carry a baby with its back on your torso and you let the baby look at the world. Sometimes that's how I feel like the universe is carrying me, you know. It's doing the most of the job for you. Go along. Oops, I'm like, s'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. Nothing, no jumpers. Our Lady of Peaceful Change. And look, I was talking about being carried. Look at the baby in her arm. Our Lady comes to you now to allay your fears. Everything is going to work out for the best. Thank you, Maman Marie. I was just saying all that. Even significant or perhaps unwanted, change can become surprisingly gentle when you trust in her protection and care. There is healing wisdom beneath what is unfolding, and your soul shall prosper from it in due course. Be kind to yourself, and trust in her. All will be well. That's it. All will be well. Just keep that in mind. A gratitude message for little bees to go along the day, s'il vous plaît, or the day. The card that turned around was give compliment, but there was a bunch under, so we're having a hard time with getting jumpers today. 3. No, I just want 1. S'il vous plaît. Thank you. Enjoy the routine. It may not be exciting, but it means everything is flowing smoothly. What did she say? Well, I was saying go with the flow and all will be well. But I like how I was talking about the flow and everything is flowing smoothly. So I wish you a beautiful flowing day. Bye-bye.